What's up, weirdos? Shadetree Surgeon here, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Yamaha XS650 Chopper Build Series. And today, we're gonna do our best to make this hunk of junk street legal. We got the whole crew hanging out, we're drinking beers, we're having fun, but today does have a purpose. We are on a mission. If I'm gonna ride this bike to Alabama, I gotta at least put some miles on it here, and in order to do that, it does have to have a tag on it. It does have to be street legal. Big quotation marks around that. Basically, I just need brake lights and a headlight, and that's about it. So Dylan, aka Yamagang, is coming over in a little bit because he is the wiring master, and he's gonna help me out with that. And I'm gonna help out all these other guys drink a whole bunch of beers while we watch Dylan do all the heavy lifting. And when I say all these other guys, currently hiding from the Florida rain, we have my man, Mo Colors, who will eventually be painting the bike and is a XS650 fan himself. The Waldecorn, one and only legendary creature, appears. Flippin' Nah, follow him on YouTube. He might have a video out on today. Jessie Gray, of course, with her bike under the shelter because it doesn't have a paint job on it. Maybe Mo could do something about that. And of course, my man Jason back there, who's gonna help me and Dylan drink beers and work on choppers and hopefully make this thing street legal, because we not only need to get it fixed, we gotta get it fixed, running, and good enough, because Mo's gotta paint the damn thing. Do you think I'm gonna let this go to barber without a badass paint job? Not a chance. All you guys tell me to leave it rusty with the patina on it. I get where you're coming from. I dig that style sometimes. It just ain't me, baby. All right, guys, if you saw the previous video, or maybe not the previous video, no, when it's coming out, you saw that we were riding with Waldo and he was hanging out here working on choppers with us, but now he's heading back to do dad stuff. We'll see you next time, bud.
See y'all.
All right, so we're still waiting for the rain to pass over for Dylan to come, but you know what? There's a shit ton of bikes hanging out here, so there's no reason that we have to wait around and not have any fun. I don't know either, so we'll give you a fucking little bit of slack on the first kick because the on and off switch is unknown. Woo! Baby! Come on! Safety third. How's she run, Jason?
Runs fucking great.
Hell yeah! All right, Flip, you're up.
Gotta go to the bathroom first.
No, pee yourself on the bike. That'd be way better content.
I tried it that one time. It wouldn't flow.
You're talking about that time we went out to Ace?
And it was raining. We had to drive back. I needed to pee so bad the entire time, but I just wanted to get home, and I just couldn't push it out.
You weren't able to pee?
No, I tried really hard.
Man, somebody's pee shy.
So like 80 minutes. No, I think it was just like the pinch.
The pinch? Nah, you're pee shy, dude. You're pee shy.
I'll pee myself right now.
Mo Colors has agreed to let me ride his immaculate XS650, so I can get an idea of what an XS650 should feel like when you ride it. Not what mine feels like, but what it should feel like. It runs a little different from mine. I wouldn't say it starts a lot easier, but like noticeably, like slightly noticeably easier. Dude, it's just like a normal motorcycle. It seems so weird to say, of course it's a normal motorcycle. Look at it. I mean, this is Mo Color's personal bike, so it's got an amazing paint job, and it's also restored to, not exactly factory conditions, but restored really well. I mean, oh man, this thing just runs like a dream. It makes you realize why people love these things so much. And then I just took one and absolutely destroyed it. Oh, whoa, that's got fucking power, man. Oh, this is great. No wonder people love these motorcycles. No wonder Yamaha sold about 1 million of them. This is awesome. I mean, I love my chopper too, don't get me wrong, but riding a stock one, I'm like, okay, I get it. It's a 700. Oh, it's a 700? Oh, no wonder it feels so much faster than mine. All right, Yamagang is here. He's got a nap in him. He's got a Monstie. It's time to make the chopper street legal. So we got to drill some holes. We got to run some wire, but I think we can get it done. And I only think we can get it done because I have absolute faith in Dylan. So obviously things could change, but here's the plan for right now anyway. So So we're gonna go and we're gonna drill some holes in the frame. You guys know how well that's gone before. And we're gonna start with a hole up here for the headlights. Something like right here to run it down the backbone, like all the electronics will be cradled underneath the seat. All we need to do is run the headlights and run this rear brake switch, which can be run up the backbone and through that same hole. And then also run the tail light, which can be run through, I hope, through the TC Brothers frame and then out the side there. So that is 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes, 4 holes, 5 holes. Like maybe we can just get away with that, running that one like right up since it's right there. But so 4 to 5 holes drilled in the frame. We're thinking that doesn't sound that bad, right? 5 holes.
We've only drilled how many so far though?
Yeah, we drilled 2 so far. Those were for the gas tank. What's 5 more? All right, so we're hoping that we can use this piece of plate since we're gonna waterproof the connections. So technically, this doesn't need to be waterproof. We can make everything on this one plate. We think that this is basically where it's going to sit. Good enough? What do you think, Flip?
I think this is not my area of specialties.
This is how you like sitting down.
Apparently, just chill.
Puppies are cool and all, but it's time to make some sparks. It's nice to have friends. Safety third. Talking about where we're gonna wire everything, we're gonna run them, drilling holes in the frame, and Dylan says some shit like, have you made sure that the stator's actually producing power before you hard mount and start welding? And I said, no comment, but this is why you're here. Oh, fucking Jesus goddamn Christ. Yeah, how about if the petcock's turned on? This is fucking going real well. I'm 100% making it to Alabama, boys!
So that was let her off. We all say 25. Is that
I don't know, man. Sounds good.
sounds
Point 25?
AC
Yeah.
AC
Says 25, man. Right on, man. That's better than 0.
It's not 12.
That's for creating something.
I mean,
Try sticking your tongue on it. So wiser minds won, and we're actually gonna take the tank all the way off. Sure, I'm glad they've got those pieces of leather on to hide my welds. It's Flip's turn. Oh, you look like a natural with that thing on.
Yeah, your big fat head.
We're not gonna get it too hot, but I almost forgot to heat this motherfucker up.
What, you want to do this part?
best you've ever seen, dude.
I mean, it's fucking on there. It ain't going anywhere.
Sounds.
I don't know, man.
Great.
It seems all right to me. All right, welds in place. It's time to actually start wiring it. So luckily for me, I picked up the tackle box of wires from Dime City Cycles. So I don't know what's all in here, but this is touted as everything you need to wire your bike. Obviously minus capacitor and rectifier because those are bike specific parts, but this is everything else. So let's do it. Everybody's doing round holes these days. I like oblong personally. That way everybody knows you're a little bit different than the rest of the crowd.
All right now, weirdos. Josh went on a beer run or something or other, and he's telling us to go do all the work. He's getting mad that we're not filming, so...
I am getting mad that you're not filming. You're supposed to be the fucking director. Aren't you supposed to know how cameras work, dipshit?
So while Josh was gone, we did this, and then we did this, and then we did this.
So I had to make a Home Depot run to get some liquid electrical tape. Dylan and Flip have made some progress. The rectifier is mounted. So is the capacitor. And by the way, I got that capacitor from Suicidal Hardtail Jockey, aka Joe Blow. Good online friend of mine. One of my goals for this chopper is to be able to ride it where he lives, because he's been an awesome source of both inspiration and also support for this entire chopper build. Good dude. And the wires are run from up here. These are the headlight wires going in there. We got some grommets for those. They're coming out. You can see down there. And I'm about to drill a couple more holes in this part. This part, the hardtail right here for the brake lights. So we are making progress very slowly, because we're also drinking a bunch of beers and having a time and shooting the shit.
Have not drank a beer. No,
Dylan hasn't drank a beer because Dylan's doing the important part. I'm drinking lots of beers. All I'm doing is drilling holes in the frame.
We're out of garage whiskey.
Dylan, it's not gonna too much.
Just like every boss in the world.
Alright, now let's see if this is hollow all the way through, because I have no idea what happens right here. So, in order to get back here and drill this hole, I'm actually going to have to cut my drill bit in half. You guys watching this might have a better method, but my drill doesn't fit in here, and you aren't here to tell me what your better method is, so that's what I'm going to do. You don't have to do that.
What do you want me to do? 10 things at once?
Look, direct. You're always like, we direct the video. Fucking direct it.
Yeah, I want to direct the Jessica video. Did you just drop your camera?
Man, you talk about like grabbing some Home Depot grommets. Everything from Home Depot always fucks me over, except when we look at that. It looks like it's just supposed to be there. Oh, factory fit and finish, dude. Dylan, all your chopper wiring needs. Dylan Connolly. Yeah, go see him at Tampa Triumph. Bring your choppers there. Just kidding, don't do that. When you're building choppers, it does help to have friends.
It's close.
Takes a village.
Come on in.
There you go. That's it.
Everything's pretty janky, ridiculously wired and janky right now, but basically, I thought we were going to have the bike street legal today. That's fine that it's not. It's my fault as well. But, like, I'm not blaming on anybody. But we're just trying to have it kick over and have lights right now. So.
Well, it is all, I mean, these are all permanent wires and stuff.
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
have the crappy grounds for now.
Right. So
Do me a favor, just double check it for me.
Through here. Down.
Make sure.
Fine.
Into
I
here.
figured it's
It's all be covered. So
forte.
we're about to see what's going to happen.
There she blows. Yeah.
Cool.